And welcome back to the Market Wolf, where I give you the best bear case, the best bull case, and I give you my opinion. We are looking at TRIAS. It is 7:57 p.m., Monday, April 1st. We are looking at the 2-hour time frame on TRIAS, and it really wouldn't surprise me at this point if we double bottom at about $10.80. And I think, just based on what I'm looking at, I'm doubtful we actually get support there. At this point, I think the bear case that I outlined in my previous video, which I also gave you my opinion as the bear case, I think we are very, very likely to see that play out. I would not be surprised. Now, look, we could definitely, just find some random support within this red box, no doubt. But I think really, you're looking at your major levels, you're probably coming down to, I don't know, maybe about $9.79, maybe somewhere in there. You could hit 951, like I pointed out in my other video. You could end up coming down and hitting 951, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that would give us a double bottom. Let's take a look at the weekly. I'm just giving you my opinion right now. I'm not going to bother with the bull case and bear case right now. I mean, I'll throw that in at the end, but I think it's important you get this information as far as what my opinion is right now. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see a double bottom at 951. I think you could, possibly come all the way down to 918. That's definitely a possibility. However, I don't think, like I said in my last video, I really have a hard time believing right now, based on what I'm seeing, that we break all the way down into the green and we come down to $7.02. I would be surprised about that at this juncture. And you know what? That's just my opinion right now. It's very hard to judge exactly where this will have a breakdown and where it will find support, because it could find support anywhere in this area. So just right now, based on what I'm seeing, yeah, it looks like it could break all the way down. But on the way down, we could have a change at any moment here within these two wicks over here. There could be a change, and this doesn't have to come all the way down, because as I'm looking at our phase here that we're in on the weekly, and I'm comparing that. Let's just take a look here. I mean, yeah, it looks less like consolidation and more like it could turn into a major bleed out. So we're definitely looking for support. Not terrible. Not terrible. It could wind back around. We could see the blue price move back up and get back above this moving average if we have more of a consolidation move right now. It's still tough to tell if this is simply consolidation to the downside, or if this is going to be a big move down. But odds are not in the favor of it not being a big move down right now. So, but, we need to catch support. That's for sure. And that's just what I'm thinking right now. Even looking at that, I'm not real sure that 702 is necessarily in the cards. It's a possibility. But we looked. The reason I say that is because we look pretty decent in that range. No, I am concerned. I am concerned we could have a move back down into this green area here, somewhere between 702 and 519. My opinion could very well be wrong. But just because it's a bull market right now doesn't mean that every coin is going to move exactly the way people anticipate it to. Remember, early on, I told you that the breakdown from there would take us down to this area. Yeah. What we need to do for the bull case, this is what we need to do. This is what you need to be watching for. We have to maintain, we have to reclaim 1108 and maintain support there, or if we break down further, we've got to get support on this descending channel somewhere around, well, it's tough to say exactly where that might be if it does break down that far, but maybe 960 at the lowest. You know, we've got to land a support inside of here for sure. So, and I'm telling you that's part of your bull case. And then at that point, you would come back and test these other levels, and you would be trying to test this area right here first, more than likely. You'd be testing about 1162. You'd want to give above that and hold it, and then you got to get above 1226 and hold there. So that's what we're looking for on your best bull case. I've given you essentially the best bear case, which is just, you know, awful. And my opinion is, in the short term, yeah, somewhere within this red box we land support. And I have concerns about coming all the way down here. We need to see some tremendous volume come in off of a double bottom at 951 or a double bottom at 914 or so. We have to see tremendous volume come in because we're going to need it. We're going to need it to get back up there and to maintain this structure and perhaps turn this into some kind of a larger W reversal in the weekly, and then eventually get up top side of this big symmetrical, then break out. So like I said, all the way back here, we've got work to do. If you believe in the TRIAS project and you think it's going somewhere, then you know in your gut that this is going to bounce around here and eventually you're going to get support and break out. If you truly believe in what the project is doing, the connections they have, etc., etc. And like I said last time, I'm not invested in TRIAS yet. I'm waiting, and I'll make a decision once I see us at some support levels that I think are good. And at that point, I'll decide whether I'm going to pull the trigger or not. So that's the best bear case. That's the best bull case. That's my opinion on TRIAS. We will see you next time on The Market Wolf.